Ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are we tonight? As always, I hope everyone is doing well. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And today, of all days, ladies and gentlemen, everything, should be from the heart, should it not? But there are a few things that need to be addressed. What the fuck else is new, right? So, first and foremost, number one, I do find it, at the very least, vaguely interesting that some people who have said to me, in the flesh, that they won't watch the other videos, they refuse to do so. Yet they watched that last one. And bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that last video, that was it was the second part of 3 parts that I had filmed. Maybe the other 2 will be released at some point. Who's to say? And yes. Now look. Point number 2. While it's not up to me how people interpret these things at all. You know, once it's put out there, people will make of them whatever it is they want. But people, as I have learned in my experiences, will often project their own worldview onto the things they watch, to the books they read, to the paintings they look at, what have you. Therefore, really not on me at that point. If you took from the last video any sort of negativity from it, if you saw yourselves in some of the characters that were mentioned, that's on you. Point number 3. I forgot one big instance where you're a cunt. And of course, that is, if you bear false witness against someone, that makes you a cunt. Don't do it. My God. Oh, why would you? My next point, number 4, is that, of course, that was not the video I wanted to be making the other day, but in lieu of recent cunty events, I had to do it. The video I wanted to make that day was about how the last February 11th was, the video was going to be called A Tale of Two 211s. Who knows, maybe I'll still make it. Now that day, last year, was one of the best days of my life. Heard his heartbeat for the first time. She said yes. But of course, some people just have to do what it is some people do. And oh boy, does that break the heart. But I'm talking about that today, all days. About hearts a breaking. All of our hearts get broken from time to time, ladies and gentlemen. And mine's been broken for quite some time. But we must learn from that. And it takes some time. Certainly does. But we do in fact get better. Stronger. From having our hearts broken and beaten into smithereens. But it still beats. Until it doesn't. Which leads me to my fifth and final point here. And that is about the great Carl Sagan, Jersey's own. Now, I'm not going to do a rendition of his Pale Blue Dot. I'd urge you to watch the video. It's here on YouTube. I couldn't do it better than he does. But what I will say is that when I'm feeling blue, I think of the pale blue dot. For it puts so much into perspective that I believe it was the picture of the pale blue dot, which is, spoilers, Earth, was taken, I think it was from Saturn. And it's just this tiny speck. That's Earth. And Sagan, he puts it into such beautiful words. All wars ever fought, all young people ever fell in love, all the histories, all the sadnesses we've gone through, all the laughter, everything we've ever known happened right there. And it is St. Valentine's Day today. The last St. Valentine's Day. Well, For me, well, that was 365 days ago. Could have been better. But like all the things I was addressing in the previous video, this shit doesn't happen in a vacuum. A and B didn't happen, C wouldn't have happened, right? If people could just to see the signal through the noise. And put themselves in the other person's shoes. Yeah. World would probably be a better place. At least a happier one. And I don't wish ill upon anybody. I just want to understand why people do the shit that they do. Especially the people I love. And right as it's today about love. And I can't see the one that I love the most today. It's been quite some time. But I still love her. I miss her every day. I hope she's well. And happy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today is a good day to start being good. Every day you wake up is a good day to start being good. And if you have been good, continue to do so. You may not realize it now, but I promise, from the bottom of my heart, one day you will. Sweet dreams.